Welcome back to Full Throttle Off-Road, and this is now the first episode of what is quickly becoming our new weekly series called What Can Keith Break Next? Just last weekend we were in here fixing a whole bunch of crap that Keith decided to destroy on his car, and then we headed up to the trails to do a competition, little timed trail run, and this is what happened.
Hopefully I won't need new parts after this challenge. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying too.
I'll be back.
Don't break anything before the challenge even starts.
Oh, it wouldn't be a good challenge video if I didn't break something.
All right, have fun.
All right.
Are you ready, sir?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go! Belt failure. Yeah, that housing has seen better days. Well, poopy. So there's a company out there, I'm not sure if you guys are too familiar with them. They're really new, but they're making a big name for themselves really quickly. They had a car featured on UTV Driver magazine on the cover of it, and I know they partner with Evo and Shock Therapy on a lot of really high profile builds. But Geiser Performance, they make a clutch housing liner.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is like aluminum?
Yeah,
assume?
aluminum. I'm not sure what gauge. It's actually pretty thick. But this will go around the whole inside of your clutch housing. Something like that.
Yeah.
Inside, and it's supposed to save your housing when your belt blows. So we're gonna test it out.
Yeah, so we do have another housing, but we want to do a little demo, a little test, a little is it worth it type of thing. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and fix this liner onto the broken housing and then take the car out and purposely try and blow a belt. And we're gonna try and blow the belt.
Not try, we're going to.
We're gonna
We're
blow
gonna do some redneck engineering, and we're gonna blow a belt to see if this thing works.
And we're gonna see if this thing absorbs the impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, so first step is to get that off there.
Someone has to have a solution, and we're going to see if these guys do.
Hell yeah. Let's get that housing off there and see if we can't fix this up there.
Is that it?
See? You did a number on this guy though.
Thank you.
I like your style. If you're gonna fuck something up, you just go all at it.
That's the way I was raised.
You wouldn't happen to have any of those clamps, like?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they?
In my box.
Can you go to your box and get your clamps?
I'm busy.
You want to tell me where they are? This box?
No, I'll get them.
Oh.
I don't want you getting in my box.
Some of these might be tricky. Like I said, we're gonna have to Frankenstein this, because you can see here there's supposed to be a hole that gets drilled, but there's no housing to drill it into. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This is
That's a fine piece of art.
this is Michigan redneck ingenuity. So obviously the entire half of this housing was gone, so we had to make some of our own holes, and then we used a door hinge as a bracket in some spot. So the idea behind this, obviously, is to help absorb the impact from a blown belt in hopes of stopping this damage. These holes didn't always line up because there's nothing back here for it to bolt to.
Yeah,
so
we had to piece Humpty Dumpty back together again.
yeah. But this should allow us to do the test that we want to do. So we're going to put this housing with the Geiser clutch housing liner back on this car, and we're going to blow a belt, and we're going to see the type of damage the belt does to that housing. It should be fun. So let's put that back on the car.
Yes, yeah. We put some race tape on here. Makes it go a little faster.
Had nothing to do with the gaping holes of missing housing that blew off into the trail somewhere, but it was...
No, like this crack. Yeah, we're gonna leave it for airflow. But it's top notch.
So I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I see a lot of the vloggers, they like to do this when it's time to transition. So, wait.
What if I do it?
Okay, go. Okay, yeah. So what's the story? You just gonna run some laps until you pop that belt?
Yeah, I'll just run it, get it hot, and who knows? This will probably be a belt that goes for 1,000 miles.
The one that we want to break probably won't break
Right.
until it gets dark, but you can make that break
Oh, I'm gonna try.
with that.
Yeah,
All right, get to
with
work.
the right foot, not the left.
Yeah. All right, get to work. And then he just disappears into the dust storm. There is a water tank right there. We just need to configure it to go in the back of a truck. Well, we did it. We didn't do it as planned because I don't know if you can tell by the lighting in this video, but it's much later in the day. This belt, it took a beating. And I forgot to turn this GoPro on, but we are going to reveal the damage now. Hopefully there won't be any. That's what we're shooting for. It's no damage. There we go. Alright, let's take a look. The bottom of the liner looks fine. Then we pull this belt out so we can get a... Ooh, that belt's really hot.
I was gonna say it's probably hot, dude.
Well, initially the liner does not appear to be damaged.
Nope.
There's a big skid mark on the bottom where you can tell it deflected the belt.
Yeah, I get those in my pants sometimes.
Yep. But if I just had, let me look at hand.
Wow, that thing is wedged in there.
Let me look up here. So there's the top. There's a good view of the top. Doesn't appear to be any damage to the liner. Get it. Get it. Yeah.
That thing is
She warm? I think that because nice job. I think because the housing was already broke, it makes the liner actually weaker because the liner wasn't fixed to the housing in all of the correct spots. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that seem like it would be a realistic thing?
Yeah, I do see it's bent right there, but
a bend is a bend. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like this whole spot,
that whole piece is missing.
The only thing, like the only structural integrity is the liner, because the entire housing was gone right there. So for it to take a full impact and only just bend a little bit, I'd imagine that with an actual proper housing to screw it to, that it could take a better hit. But if I was to just look around in there, I think
yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, the liner took the hit like a champ. But we got the belt stripped out, so now we got a really good look at what the liner looks like now. And a couple bends, but I think that the bends are because the housing was already broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do not see anything that would indicate that the liner failed to do its job.
Right.
So, I guess for a full throttle rating, 10 out of 10. Would buy again.
Yeah. No, it held together really good, even though, yeah, this housing was junk. I can see where it's bent, where the housing is not attached anymore.
Right.
But that's not the fault of this product. Everywhere where we could mount it, where they had the holes, I mean, it's totally fine. So, yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, and you can tell right in the center there that that belt made a big impact right on the liner, and it didn't really do anything to it.
Right.
And you can tell over there it slammed into it. It didn't really do anything.
Nope.
Nice.
Nope. Yeah, good product.
Nice.
I'd recommend it. I think it'll save you money in the long run for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, all right.
All right, time to throw a new belt on.
It's always exciting when we get the opportunity to test some product and show you guys how it turns out. This looks like it worked out really well. So I'm going to install mine, and then eventually, whenever we decide to pull this garbage housing off, we'll put this liner in Keith's new housing, and should be good to go. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Yeah, until the next one. See ya.
It is hot.
Yeah, what? Bye? Want to say bye?
See ya.
Yeah. Primary's off the car.
Scratches are optional.
So is the dirt from the filter.
Yeah.
If you're a bit more of a maintenance person than Keith, you might want to clean that once in a while.
Oh, that was brand new.
You know, if you clean that, you might be able to keep up with me.
That was brand new when I bought the car.
2 years ago?
Year and a half.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this door hanger bracket we made.
Well, we don't really endorse too many products, but we love Pella. It's a great door. They make a great double door. And they usually come with some extra hardware, apparently. So we put it to good use.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how it goes.
Oh, good grief.